Hello, good morning. This is Jeff at the Glorious Uncertainty. It is Sunday, the 24th of May, and it can only mean one thing on Sunday: the account. Now, the account. This is probably the most boring bit, but it's the one that you need. You have to have this. Now, do not forget, I am playing an SP game. SP. I'm proofing everything here at starting price. Not the best price you could have got. So, just to give you an example, the winner Crimson Spirit, we know, and I know, you could get more than 9-1 on that. Which SP'd at 4s, and also one that I've just been thinking about, which came second. I think Billy Miller was 4-1. Could have got 9s in the morning. All of these things add up. But what I'm doing is I'm taking everything and slashing everything down to base. The worst possible scenario if you're just playing an SP game, right? So it just makes it very, very fair. Makes it very fair, and then we know what we're dealing with. So anyway, the bets yesterday, Quest for Fun could only manage third, and we did have a little bit of light relief with, was it Fort Vega at the Curragh, but the others in that race met all sorts of traffic, were hampered, etc. I'm not making excuses, because the fact is there's nowhere to hide. Your money goes on it, my money goes on it, and the only things that's telling is the final account. So here's the account since last time. It's updated and includes the previous. So in total on here we have staked 75.75, so 75 3/4 points, so, or pounds, so £75 and 75p. That has returned us 102.38 points, or £102 and 38p if you're doing £1 a point. That profit then means we are £26 and 63p in profit. So after the Curragh rest, 525, we'd staked 80.75, returned 104.48. That's a profit of 23.73 points. That's a return on investment of 29.4%. So currently, that is where we're at. That's where we're at, is 23.73 points to the good. Again, all at SP. So the current account position is this. We've the total amount of bets we've had are 49. This is for people who like to do the cross doubles and stuff, so you can do your own calculations on whether it's worth doing it. I always do the cross double, always worth it at small stakes, in my opinion. So we've had, like I said, logged 49 bets, investments, whatever. Winners, we've had 8. Placed, we've had 8. Losing bets, we've had 33. Those are those that just didn't come in the frame. Now, also, there's another thing as well. I've not included the larger place terms that you can get as well. So I think there were a couple that would have been in, but are not in. But I'm just making you aware of it. I'm sticking to what we said. So the win strike rate at the moment is 16.3%. Now the win and place strike rate is 32.7%. Again, that's important for you, those who are doing the cross doubles, whether they're each way cross doubles or however you want to play it. Knowing that then helps you assess how much money you want to put on them, the likelihood, etc. So at the moment it's 32.7%. 32.7%. That's win and place strike rate, but that is the official placings, not the ones where you get the extra places from Bet365 or Sky Bet. I mean, Sky Bet is the best one, really, isn't it? I think it is, for your place terms. So always the full analysis here. This is what I'm giving you. So financial position, if you're betting a tenner a point, you are £237.30 up. 25, you're £593.25 up. 50, £1,186.50 up. £100, you're £2,373 up. And the reason I'm telling you that is because the staking plan is a professional staking plan. And so what I've done is I've gone up in increments of 10, not increments of 10, but I've gone up in sensible increments for those, because people pay at different levels. So let's have a look at the bank health. So I've always said that you should really start with a 200-point bank, I think, just to avoid anything catastrophic. So what I've done on this one is I start with a 100-point model, so we can check the bank health. So we start with 100 points. Current bank is 123.73. The peak of the bank, that's when we had, I think Jackajaro really put us on the right path. We were 140.65 points up. Now we've drawn down from that peak. So we've drawn down 16.92 points. That's a drawdown of 12%. So the account curve from the 14th of May that was a major growth phase. Okay, then from the 16th, 19th, it's consolidation phase, and the current phase is a drawdown sequence. That's what's happening. So again, current standings are, we are 23.73 points in profit, staked 80.75 points. That's return on investment of 29.4%. Now, if we were to have a professional observation, the account is experiencing exactly what professional staking models are. That's just why professional staking models are built to survive. This is why we do it. So if you think of that one, Fort Vega yesterday, that was I think I describe that as the tactical angle, and the helping the bank preservation. So a drawdown period following an explosion, the explosion of the opening phase, has to be expected. And I know there's a lot of realists out there, and I know you see this, and you understand exactly what I mean. A good run cannot be sustained all the time. What we're trying to do is keep it steady, and then eventually what we do is you'll see it just slightly going up and up. If it goes dramatically down, then we'll reassess. But that's where we're at on an SP game. It's starting price, and that's the only way to do it, just to prove it. But obviously we would be higher than that if you were, the returns would be higher if we were if we were taking the early morning prices on some of them. So that's it from me. I may be back later. It all depends on the availability of the internet. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But it's true. This is what happens in the Lake District. A ton of tourists. All of the internet gets swamped. I can't get onto the Racing Post, but we shall see. I'll try to do that this morning. That's it from me. That is the state of the account at SP. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Cheers. Bye for now. Bye-bye.